here I am down at the beach. Technology got me for a little while. 1 minute I thought I was about to talk and I had it all set, and all of a sudden it all dropped out, and I was talking to myself, and then my triple chins were facing the camera, so I was trying to work it out, and nobody could hear me. So here I am, back down here now, down at the beach, thinking, which is where I do the best of my thinking. I love just sitting, looking at the ocean, and thinking. My deepest thoughts come to me when I'm down here, actually. So today I was thinking about resetting and about letting go of all that baggage we seem to carry around with us for years and years and years. And what got me thinking that was as I was walking into my closet, I'd bought something new. And I went into my closet and I scolded myself because I'm looking at a closet full of debris, basically. Clothes that still have tags on them, and clothes that I've had for years and years and years, like one set of orange pants. My daughter says I look like I've escaped from Guantanamo Bay, and they're orange, and I've had them for about 35 years, but they're my favorite pants. And but some things I should let go of, like my shoes that I've had for about 30 years that I did when I was doing my law degree, and they went with my suit that I wore to the office. And that kind of reminded me of life, really. And life is about how we hold on to things that we should have let go a long time ago. So if you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Pamela Milliken, and CEO, founder of Mindset Mastery, and I've come down to the beach just to talk to you a little bit about the big reset that I'm about to do. And my big reset is I was married for 25 years, and I now want to revert. And it's been 10 years since I've been married, or nearly 10 years. So after 35 years, I've been using the name Milliken, and it's not my name. And it's funny how you get used to a name and used to that person and all the stuff that goes on with that relationship and that dynamic within that relationship. It's like, now I want to reset and go back to my own name. And my maiden name is Hartnell. And I'm choosing to do that, not because Hartnell, my stepfather, was a horror. And I've actually written about this today, when I was just thinking about some stuff. He was a horrible person, but then I have to understand that hurt people hurt other people. It's about forgiveness. And when I'm doing this big reset, it's because I'm changing my branding, I'm changing who I'm working with. I've got a fantastic in-house team, and I have worked with so many different teams and paid so much money to so many different people. And hand on my heart, I can honestly tell you that I could cry every time that this team does something for me, because they are beautifully honest, they are diligent, and it's been the best reset I've ever done. And I would never have found these people or appreciated this team and my mentor in particular had I not gone through all of that other stuff. But then it's like we hold on to all that other stuff and we don't let it go, and we try and create our future and fashion our present moment based on everything that's happened in the past. And you can't do that, and you have to let it go. And I saw this quote the other day, and it had a snail with a big boulder and a rope tied around the snail and tied around the boulder, and it said, "Notice the self, let go." And I went, you know what? I'm going to make that one of my mantras, let go, because you need to let go of the past. It cannot and does not have any place in your present moment. So one of my big resets is getting rid of all of those people that were not working in my best interest, that were actually limiting me and sabotaging me and not helping me, keeping me stuck, basically, not helping me, just keeping me stuck. And now I have found, I'm going to repeat this because I love my team. I love everything they do. They are so on it, and they're so keen to be helpful and do the right thing and make my life amazing, that I've never had that in my life. And if you've never had that, it's a real surprise when you get it. And if you're listening, any of you, my team out there, I love you to bits. And it makes me sad because I've never had anyone like you look after me, want me to do really, really good, and want me to succeed like you have. And that blows my mind all the time. And I am super, super grateful. And yet I put up with people that were sabotaging me and limiting me for years and years and years. And you don't even know that that's happening until you pull yourself away from it and you absolutely get with the right people that do have your best interest at heart. So my big message is to let stuff go that's not serving you, that's limiting you. And if they're not in your best interest, they're not your people. If they're not supporting you, they're not your people. If they're not helping you move forward or are excited for you when things go right, they're not your people. All right? There are people in your life that need you there to be who you are and show up as who you've been, because they need you there for that reason. Now, I know it's pretty dark because I'm losing the light there, so I'm hoping you can still see me. I just want to share that one of my big resets, as I said, is starting with my new team, and I'm changing my name from Pamela Milliken, and I'm going to go to Pamela Hartnell, and I'm going to recreate that name. I'm going to reset what that name means, and I am going to make it something beautiful, because I deserve that, and everybody out there that is listening, you deserve to have an amazing life, and I want you to have that. So with that said, I'm going to go, and I'm going to say, be you, be authentic, and be your best you. And that's not really what I want to say, but it got messed up, so I'm supposed to want to say, be authentic and be you. And I'll see you next time. Take care.